Hello everybody, welcome to my first video in a set dedicated to guide you in playing the upcoming strategy game Anno 1800. Ubisoft was kind enough to provide an early copy, I'm very appreciative of that, and asked if I would create such a series, to which I was more than happy to oblige. In this set list, I will take a look at various aspects of Anno 1800 with the goal of helping you, the community, with creating and maintaining a successful empire. Today's video will focus on your first steps in Anno 1800, what you should do right off the bat to get your city up and running. Let's dive in. Unlike its predecessor Anno 1404, all of your buildings in Anno 1800 not only require a workforce to run it, but the right class of workforce. All of your houses need to be within range of a marketplace, so that's where we begin. Find an open space on your island that will give you the most room for housing expansion and place your marketplace at the center of it. Now, there is no doubt a very calculated way to get the most out of your housing, but for me personally, I just like to keep it symmetrical. Place as many farmers' houses as your wood supply can manage. This will give you a great starting population to work off of, as your main ship has some extra supplies to help jumpstart your island's production facilities. Do make sure that your residential block is connected to your dock, as they won't work without that connection. You've got your people flooding in, let's give them some jobs. You immediately have access to the plank production line, and it's advisable to get those set up as quickly as you can. Placing 4 sets of lumberjack huts and sawmills will crank up production so you can steadily build buildings without running dry. Once enough farmers move into your island, you'll unlock the fishery, clothes, and schnapps lines, of which I do 2 to 4 sets worth. In no time, you'll be cranking out everything needed to level up your farmers, where you begin upgrading to the next social class, and then you'll come full circle, starting over with new buildings to satisfy the next class. Once your production is up and running, it's time to turn back to your people. Your social classes need more than just basic goods, they'll want services to make them happy. The pub and fire stations are already unlocked by now, and you'll notice how far their influence spreads by the shaded green as you look to place your building. Full coverage is ideal, so multiple buildings may be required to accomplish this. It's worth mentioning that having road intersections helps the spread of these service buildings, meaning a form of grid-based city layout will prove to be most beneficial for your island. If you haven't started either of these yet, you might want to get on it. You have a ship at your disposal, go explore that map. Discover new colonizable islands, find out who you're up against, and see what neutral powers have for you to buy and bargain with. As for trade, you're already cranking out more supplies than you need. Set up your extra goods for sale at your dock, making sure you don't set your limit too low. You'll get prospects from all over the map periodically buying your goods, generating some extra gold while you work your way to positive income. Once your first island is generating positive income, or you just feel ready to expand, start figuring out which island will be your next. Balance your expansions to make sure you don't bankrupt yourself though, or it could be game over. I'd give you details on that, but that's for another video in the future. That is all for your first steps. Following these beginner instructions will get your city started on the right foot and help pave the way for your hopeful empire. Be on the lookout for more of my Anno 1800 guide videos as I explain more features to help you, the community, beyond your first steps. This is Havoc, and I'll see you in the next one.